I want to talk about superclass variable referencing a subclass object. How can a superclass variable reference a subclass object? Now to do that, allow me create a new class this time. I'm going to, on my package, right click, I go to new class, and I'm going to give this class name ref demo for reference. In other words, reference demo. Yes, so we have our package in there. So let's have our main inside here. Let's have our main. Let's say public static void main, and let's say string args. We have square brackets, and then we have our curly braces later. Now in here I want us to have a class, and I want us to have a class. Let's call it weight. Let's just call it weight. Okay, or let's call it box weight. The other one that we had created in the box weight. Then let's have weight box is equal to new. We are creating an object, a weight box object from the box weight class, so is equal to new box weight is equal to new box weight. And this one we are going to give it the values 3, 5, 7, and then we give it something like 10.2, something like 10.2. Now understand, we have this one inside the same package. Simple inheritance .java class is in the same package lessons. So it means now we are able to access this class right from the other file, from this file. That's why you see I'm using it there, don't worry. Then let's create a plain box. Let's say box plain box is equal to new box. Remember, this one we are creating using the superclass that is in the simple inheritance Java, the previous program that we have written. So we are creating an object from that superclass. Then let's have let's declare vol. Then let's assign here, let's say vol is actually equal to weight box is equal to weight box. You see, weight box is actually the object that we have created from the box weight class. Dot volume, we are accessing the method of that class. Weight box dot volume. Okay, if you come right here, let me just show you something. If you come right here, you will see an error. Weight box cannot be resolved. Weight box cannot be resolved. Okay, I'm gonna sort it right away. Just relax. Let's go on first. So let's say let's print. Actually, this is supposed to be. Just a moment. Okay, let's change this to something like that. I know it won't affect anything there, but I know why I'm doing that. Let's continue. So let's say system dot out dot print ln. Let's print volume of the white box. Volume of weight box. Volume of weight box is, and let's access here weight weight box dot weight, weight box dot weight. We need to have a plus here. Weight box dot weight, and let's have our termination statement there. Then let's print the volume. You can print the volume up here. System dot out dot print ln sorry, this one is for volume. We are printing the volume, so let's say here weight box. I'm not going to say weight box, we're going to say plus vol, because we have initialized volume there. Okay, let's now print the weight. System dot out dot print ln, and what you're going to print is the weight, so you can say weight of of weight box is, and then we actually put a plus and we say weight box dot weight, and then just print a new line. System dot out dot print ln. We are printing a blank line there. So now I want us to assign the box weight reference to box reference here. Let me say assigning the box weight reference to box reference. So we need to say plain box is equal to weight box. Plain box is equal to weight box. Okay, weight box cannot be resolved. Just a moment. Let me check this code. Box weight is an issue with the naming. Let me see. I think it's just a naming conflict. This one has small w, the one has capital. Yes, it's just a naming conflict. Okay, so that error is fixed. Let's check this one. Weight box cannot be resolved. Again, it will be it's a naming conflict. Let's have this as y as w. I mean capital W. Let's try. Yes, nice. So that is fixed. Yeah, I had given the other one small, the other one capital. That is why we had these issues. So we are now we are assigning the box weight reference to box reference. So plain box is equal to weight box. Then down here, let's now get the volume. Let's get the volume of plain box. So we can say vol is equal to plain box. Vol is equal to plain box, and then we have this plain box. Then we have this. Now supposed to be plain box dot volume, because we are accessing the volume. So then dot volume. So you see, if we do this one here, the code, the line of code is actually okay, because the reason as to why it's okay is because the volume method that we are trying to access here is defined in the box class. I want you to see, we have said box plain box is equal to new box. We are actually assigning in line number 6. Let's come up here. In line number 6, we are actually creating plain box as an object, but it is an object of the instance box remember the instance box, we have declared it in simple inheritance.java, and the reason as to why it can still read it from there is because they're in the same package. I'll talk about package and interfaces later. So now what is happening here is that we have defined the method volume inside this box, okay, but here we have said plain box is equal to weight box. Notice that weight box is an instance, you see weight box here is an instance of box weight. But if you remember in the simple inheritance.java, box weight was a subclass. Box weight is a subclass of box. Box weight is a subclass of box. So we have assigned the box weight a reference to box here. Plain box is equal to weight box. So it means now box weight has a reference to box. It is able to reference to box. Why? Because box weight is actually a subclass of box. I hope that is now clear. So we have a superclass variable referencing a subclass object, and here we have plain box.volume. Remember, volume is defined in the box class. Okay, in the box class. But then box weight, here box weight, which we have used to create this object, or box weight, which is an instance of, weight box is an instance of box weight, or in other words, we have created the object weight box from box weight, and box weight is a subclass of the superclass box. So we are able to assign it there. So this code is okay. And the reason is because volume, the method volume is actually is defined in box. Volume is actually defined in a box. That is why that code is okay. Okay, so now we can go ahead and print the volume of the plain box. So system.out.println, we are printing volume of plain box. The volume of plain box is, so we need to come out here and add vol. Need to come out here and add vol. So the weight box is a reference to box weight object. Let's come here and see. The weight box here, weight box is a reference to the box weight, objects. And then the plain box here, this plain box is a reference to the box objects. So because box weight, as I said before, is a subclass of box, since box weight is a subclass of box, then it's allowed for us to align the plain box a reference to the weight box. We can align this plain box, which is an object created from this. It is an instance of box. We can assign the plain box to box weight, just like we have done here. Why? Because weight box is actually an object or an instance of the class box, where the plain box is also an instance. Now, one thing we need to note is that when a reference to a subclass object is assigned to a superclass, a reference variable, then you will have access only to those parts of the object that are defined by the superclass. That's why we can only access the parts of the object that are defined by the superclass. Now the reason is because the superclass is not having any knowledge of what that subclass is actually adding to it. Yes, so that's it. I'll meet you in the next part.